Very nice.
We go. What's good, y'all?
Por 150 tienen que estar bonito.
What's good?
Welcome to the current podcast. Thank you for joining us on another episode tonight. This is your producer Byron. We got Mauricio in the building.
What's good?
We got Enzo in the building. And we got Manny in the building.
What up, what up?
How
How you guys doing?
I'm not doing all right, man. Motherfuckers, man. Illuminati fucking up my life. You know what I'm saying?
Now, quick question. Did you guys catch the rain?
The rain caught me, bro. What you talking about?
The sleep caught you, though.
Hey, man.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
Why you
man.
talking
Caught
about
all of
Why you
us.
talking about
Why
old
you
shit,
talking
bro?
about my private life.
Why you talking about old shit, bro? Off air life, we don't talk about.
It's because I wish I could be sleeping the way Byron is, bro. I wish my head could be bobbing and weaving, and I'll be like, damn. All right, bro.
But you have an advantage. You got a
What
comfy
the
couch right there.
Fuck.
You got an advantage of the couch? This dude.
Yeah, man.
All right.
More comfortability.
Bro, yeah, man.
So, Maury, tell us
No,
about this.
Before that, bro.
Oh, wow.
I want to
All
celebrate
right.
a huge
Break my heart.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
What's your huge accomplishment?
It's not my huge accomplishment.
Oh.
I want to celebrate someone's huge accomplishment.
Who's?
Manny,
Manny.
What?
you're fucking under 300 pounds, bro.
Yeah, buddy, what's up? What's good?
You're lying.
Yeah, bro.
298, right? Basically.
Yeah.
298?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Where were
bro.
you at when
I'm
you
very
started at
happy
the
about
gym?
that.
I started at 314.
Damn, bro.
I'm very happy about that because that's
16
fucking
pounds.
huge progress, bro.
Thank you.
And
Thank
like
you.
Eladio say, bro, it's progreso, bro.
Progreso.
You know?
That's for having true friends. Thank you guys for supporting me, and
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you
bro.
guys for
Oh,
going
yeah.
to the
Man,
gym.
thank you
And
for committing it to yourself before and foremost, and then we
Got
know
to.
we're gonna keep each other accountable, bro. I can't tell you how many times on a Tuesday or Thursday, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go,
I really gotta go.
but I can't let Manny down. Right
and you're like, but man, he's gonna show up.
can't let Manny down. I can't let Danny down. Shout out to Danny for coming through and,
It's
and
facts.
running his 30 minutes every twice a week and whatnot. And and shout out to Byron for instilling that motivation, bro, because he be going in
Every day.
basically.
First
Every
of all,
day.
that's not motivation.
Almost every day.
That's not motivation.
No, he instilling the motivation. That's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no.
saying.
That's not
He got
motivation.
discipline,
He got discipline.
but
yeah.
he instilling motivation.
Nah,
in
nah,
us.
nah. He's still in
You know?
discipline in y'all because he's going
And-
every day, so it's making y'all go. Hey,
This guy with the technicalities.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm still
fuck
waiting for
y'all,
him
man.
to still show up at least once a week, bro. So,
Oh,
Get that
shots
discipline, bro.
fired.
but yeah, shout out
you
to
just
Manny,
saying
bro.
that because all of a sudden you just been consistent
All
with
of a
your
sudden,
haircuts
bro,
once
but
a week.
You know what I mean, bro?
All of a sudden, this guy started getting haircuts once a week. I got, you know what I'm saying?
And
Hey,
that's been
hey.
happening, bro.
Words
since
go.
December now.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
hey,
of a
hey.
sudden, all of a sudden.
It's 'cause
All of a sudden, you're blessed.
It's because his output got a little lighter, bro.
Manuela stopped
Verga.
coming around. That's why.
That pocket, bro. That wallet started getting
He
a
was
little
like,
heavier,
he said,
bro.
I have to break up Manuela. I need more haircuts. Fuck. Because Manuela is not cutting no more, man. Fuck.
Manuela was taking him to the OF, bro.
It's
That's why.
just- Oh. No era el XNXXX?
That's where the bread started
You-
coming in, bro.
Vos tirás, yo disparo. Vos tirás, yo disparo. ¿Oíste?
Sí. Yo pongo las balas en el arma y te las tiro.
Una descarga como residente.
Ahí te va a las 5 de la mañana, Jerote.
Porque esto lo hacemos para divertirnos.
Para divertirnos.
Para divertirnos.
Para divertirnos. Vos sos un sick ass fool,
Sick ass fool. Cerote ass fool. But yeah,
Bueno,
my
pues.
goal still right now at the gym, I have to get to that 45 plate on the bench. And like Enzo said, I am running in the mornings right now. I am trying to keep as consistent as I can with that. And it's hard, trust me, it's hard. But
Trying to lose that little gut.
little gut, and
Little
other
gut.
things, just
Trying to unveil those 6 picks.
establish a discipline, as he says.
Yeah.
But what I want to talk to you guys today first is we didn't get to talk to it last week. Shout out to Lil G for coming on.
For
His
sure.
album dropped on Friday, by the way, guys.
Yep.
Really dope album.
Fire.
We'll have a
Yeah.
review about that
It
album
was-
with him very, very soon. We're supposed to do it today, but the rain and all that stuff, we decided to postpone that. But we didn't get to talk about this whole thing going on with Kanye West and Skete Davidson, Pete Davidson. What you guys think about this whole thing with Pete finally saying
I
something?
think he's
that-
son of
break
bitch.
it down
Cat.
for us, though. Break it down for us.
I
What
think
has
he a son of
happened?
bitch.
What has transpired? What are the occasions?
if I'm not
What?
mistaken, Pete actually texted him. telling him
Prior to that, like.
All right, well, Kim
But
and
on
All right,
the
I'm gonna
rumor-
let y'all talk
Kim and
about this,
Kanye-
and I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Exactly.
Kim and Kanye are what, split now? You can say. I don't think they're
Yes.
officially
What do you mean?
divorced
They're
yet.
divorced.
They're
They're
divorced.
officially
They're-
divorced.
yeah,
yes.
they're
So they're
different.
officially
Where have you
divorced
been
now.
living
They-
under a rock, buddy?
Hey, bro,
when
he's
I know
bringing
they
the
were
story,
split-
bro. I expected him to know this.
I
No,
thought
bro, they've
I
been
knew they were split.
divorced,
I didn't know that they were
No,
like
they're officially
filed
divorced.
for
Bro,
divorce.
They're
done,
officially
filed
divorced.
Left
papers.
that motherfucker so
Yeah.
fast, man.
Okay.
They're
He
officially
didn't know what
divorced.
left his
So-
ass.
And that's when she started the
He
pictures
spoke this
of
shit to
him.
existence, bro.
That's when the rumors
He
of
should have
Pete
never made
Davidson.
Gold Digger, bro.
Huh.
Yeah.
That whole song, that second verse about him and his wife, man, he spoke that shit to existence.
Yeah, that's as soon as the divorce was happening, bro. That's when the pictures of her and Skete started coming out, bro.
Skete.
All right, so
Damn,
keep
hold
going.
up. Chris Rock was a guest appearance on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and he wore a dress.
I don't know. Let's get to that later, bro. Put your phone down. Pretty sorry. So what one? So yeah. So that
I'm
happens.
researching right
they're
now.
get-
I'm
they're getting
researching.
together. Kanye's no longer let into the house or anything like that. And then he sees Pete going over there because he's living across the street and
Mhm.
whatnot. And now, whatever this whole thing happens, Kanye's saying things to him on social media and all these things. And now we've gotten to the point where Pete
Well, you got to
finally says-
remember that his daughter's birthday was coming up to one of them. He didn't know the address. He didn't know where it was gonna be, and it was Travis Scott
Yeah,
who
I know-
actually
I know
gave
we're
him
going
the
to all this
Addy.
shit, bro.
Huh?
I know we're getting into all this shit.
Why?
She's muscle ahorita.
We gotta set up. We
I
gotta
just wanna
set
get
this
to the
up,
point
right?
That's how I'm trying to get to that point.
Finally
Ahorita
spoke about it,
estamos
but
escuchando
spoke
como
up for
estamos
All right,
sonando
you don't want
por-
no build up. Just talk about it. Fuck the build up.
It's
That's
not-
what he
At
just
this
said.
point, these people should know all
right.
this shit.
It's because
All
that's what I'm
going
saying.
on,
Like,
bro.
so what's
All right.
like?
If
Let's
it
get
was-
to
if we
the.
were still talking about we're still
Bread
in that
and butter?
part. I get it, but
All right,
now
but
it's
we
like,
never discussed it, so I wanted to build it. But
Yeah,
whatever.
But the people know.
F
this.
your couch. All right, say what you gotta say.
No. What do you gotta say about like? How do you like? Let's get to the bottom line. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, bottom line, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you
All right,
think
say
it. Do the eyebrow,
is
do the eyebrow.
appropriate of the fucking?
All right.
Is it appropriate that Skete even send them a text like that? Let's get to the nitty gritty. That's what I wanted to get to. I'm sorry. As if you were married
Mm-hmm.
and you're in the spotlight, bro,
Mm-hmm.
would you feel that another motherfucking man could tell you how you should react with your own family?
Well, you're no longer married, but still, he shouldn't.
But
have
it's
an
still your
opinion.
family. Those are your
family.
fucking
It's
still your
children.
mother, your
Yeah.
kids, and shit. Like
Like that lady's not gonna go nowhere. And this was over here, she's an excellent mother. Like, motherfucker, I know what the fuck she is. That's why I married the motherfucking woman. But you over here telling me all this wild shit, and then like it going public to me, in my opinion, is foul.
Well, the funny thing is that he said that he didn't want to publicize it, but yet one of his friends is the one that
Who,
supposedly leaked. No,
Oh, Pete?
Pete's side. One of his friends supposedly leaked it.
that sounds like
Quote,
that
unquote.
sounds like the Kim Kardashian party.
But this is what
They're
I'm
all
gonna.
about this fun.
this
They're all
is-
about.
Here's the other thing. This is what I realized,
What do
and
you
this is
realize?
just me, bro. Right now, they're dropping a documentary on their whole thing and their whole life on Hulu. You need hype to build this thing.
That's one thing I was gonna say.
And
also.
I was like, for
and then
me,
Kanye West
seeing-
dropped his documentary on Netflix.
Exactly. For me, this whole situation,
It's
because
all
they're good at
staged.
marketing.
It's all staged.
Any marketing is good marketing for them. So this all makes people want to go watch
No
the
freguemos.
Kanye documentary, and it makes people want to go watch that Kim Kardashian show. Yeah. So I just think it's publicity. That's all I think it is.
I think it's all distractions. If I'm gonna push the envelope a little further, I think all this shit is distraction. Because if you look at what the world's going through, if we want to take some real shit into account, and not these celebrity bullshit lives that really doesn't matter to us, that they invoke so much out of us so that we get distracted of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're not wrong, Manny, when you say that they got shows coming out and they need to create this hype. They got
need to.
documentary.
It's all PR.
So it's all PR and it's all propaganda to push that narrative of like focus on this rather than this.
It's like, who hasn't seen the Kanye documentary.
Exactly, because Kanye is such a.
You know.
Hey, hold up, before you start, bro. Let me make sure you don't put.
I
no
know, don't put. What would you put, bro?
I'm sorry.
What'd you put,
I'm sorry
bro?
for the 78 people that saw my story and were like, "What the fuck is up with this fucking music in the background?"
Hey,
right
bro,
now?
this dude wanted to make us romantic, bro.
That shit was. You gotta realize. What do we say, guys? That girls make OnlyFans and guys make podcasts.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sounded
okay.
like what kind of fucking podcast music was that though, buddy, bro? Anywho, before I went wee, what was I saying?
Nah, you went we.
Yeah,
But it's because I saw a camera come out and like, oh, I'm gonna start filming her right now. And
You're like paparazzi's here. Never
Girl
mind.
filter on there because we're girls and we need to put filters on our fucking thing. Shit, yeah.
Nah, every time I see anything like filter related on his shit, bro.
Yeah, talk
Hold
trash
up,
too.
hold up. My filters don't have music behind them, bro.
I didn't know that shit had a filter, bro. I had it because
No,
that shit
you knew
cropped
it had a filter.
Yeah.
You didn't know it had a song.
Exactly.
That shit's the worst
Clarification.
filter, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. Your
But
story
technically,
your story needs to shut the fuck up.
but technically, on top, it lets you know that it has a song, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
My question is, are we done with this Kanye shit?
Hold up, let me finish my point. Because I need to correlate
for sure,
this.
for
I need
sure.
to connect.
You
one
need to
story.
connect it, bro.
You know how it's all connected, guys.
It's all connected, bro.
So doesn't this feel like a lot like Drake and Kanye West's beef? Because you remember when Drake was dragging Kim into this beef? Kiki, do you love me?
But
Are you riding?
apparently he smashed Kim, bro.
Right? And then
According to Drake.
But it's just that the way that these guys move, like Drake is just a whole different person than Pete Davidson. Let's just put that out there.
Bro, all right, first of all, hold on, bro. Have you seen who this fool slayed?
who?
Before you talk?
Who, Drake?
Nah, Pete.
Ariana Grande?
Put up his ex-girlfriends, bro.
That's not what
That
I'm talking
fool
about.
slays.
That's not what I'm talking about, bro.
But I
That's
feel
not
like
what I'm
anybody
talking
in
about at all,
Hollywood gets pussy,
Yes,
bro.
motherfucker.
Nah, not
Yes,
the type that he gets,
bro.
though.
Mad motherfuckers that they
Come on, bro.
butt ugly in real life, they would not
Come on,
get this
dog.
pussy, bro. But they just
Come on,
fucking
dog.
in Hollywood and they
Bro,
getting this pussy.
Come on.
Pete be getting...
Manny,
Hey,
Manny,
bro.
No te puedes con un dedo, Jerote.
Manny, real shit. You think Pete Davis is like attractive?
I
I
never
look at
said-
these females that I see
Nah.
like, oh my god, I want to
Ye-
give me a white
Hey,
boy.
first of all, have you seen his special of how he says Ariana Grande?
Oh, it's because he
ruined
has a
him?
big dick. Or whatever.
Exactly.
That don't mean like, bro. What if? To me,
Apparently he got a 10 incher, bro. Like,
yeah, but okay, you got a 10-incher, but these bitches don't stay with you. So what's the point of having a 10-incher if they don't fucking?
'Cause they don't like his
Bro, I sent you
personality.
that one clip from
at
Flagrant,
the
bro.
at the end of the day, his personality's whack though.
Bro,
That's-
Bro, he
like
got
you said-
money and he's famous. That's why people fuck with him. It's not
Nah,
because
and like
he's
we
nah,
said,
the
looks-
women that he's gotten with
He
are
ain't no
more
George
bigger than
Clooney,
him.
bro.
And then what the bitches said on Flagrant, bro, is those two girls that are on Flagrant.
Oh,
bro.
you're talking about
My
Kalila and
bad calling
Esther.
bitches, bro, but
Yeah.
You know what I
what
mean?
they say.
Kalila and Esther.
They're talking about how like
The
how,
perfect
like,
size,
the
and they were
perfect-
saying that the big size is nice for
Nah,
one night,
Yeah, but she's
but
like,
the hubby
Yeah,
dick is
that's
the
killing
average.
you, bro. It's gonna fucking hurt your pussy and shit. Like you want to be in the
Yeah, you
between
don't want the
6,
guy hitting the
7.
cervix all the time. Like, yeah.
It's damaging your uterus. Just kidding.
yeah, but
Got
Get
too
the
real
clap,
for you?
please.
It got too real for you? All
so
right.
get in that box, you know, balls, backslips, balls. No, I just been wanting to say it on the podcast.
He wants
I was
clap
watching.
cleats, you
I
guys.
was watching Joe Coy today, and that shit was funny. He was talking about his son thought he was black because people in school telling him he was black, and he was like, "Dad, we need to look up our ancestry or whatever." And then he was like, he starts saying about his pubes growing and shit.
Right, have
And
you
then
seen
he's like,
the...
why isn't my penis growing longer?
Oh,
than my
yeah,
pubes?"
dude. That was what I was
He's
about to
like,
bring
"Well,
up.
I guess you're my son.
Yeah. Because he said he was watching porn as
He said,
well.
"Why is his
Yeah,
pubes growing longer?"
yeah.
'cause
His
he
son
taking
was
long
watching
showers.
porn.
He was staying 30-minute
Yeah,
showers.
his son
and
was
shit.
watching porn too, and like he thought, like this kid thought, like, oh, eventually I'm gonna get a big dick like that.
Bruh.
And then he kept like, Dad, I already went through puberty and everything, and like my dick's not. And he's like, I guess you're my son. And then Joy Coy does this little thing where he says, "What's the most famous little toy that every girl buys?" In that same set. After that joke, and he says that the toy that everybody buys is that little rabbit that goes on, on the clit. And then he's like,
What?
Yeah, that's the most sold toy. It's not the big dildos. No, the most sold is that little rabbit that goes on the clit.
Oh, yeah,
So then he's like, yo, like, let's be real, ladies. You don't need a big dick. That's his whole thing. It's like, you just need that little rabbit. So Yeah, that's how you try to make his son feel better.
Yeah, but again, I think
so
at the end of the day, yeah. Point is that I think like Enzo said,
It's all
anyone in
connected, bro.
Hollywood is gonna pull and whatnot.
And let me correlate this to what my point earlier.
Nah, but what I was saying is Pete. All the women that Pete has dated are always more wealthier than him, are more successful than him.
Yeah, because look, in Hollywood, it's not about the wealth. Like when they unite, they're not getting together because of you got more money and shit like that, or I need security. They could take care of themselves, period. Either party. They get together because they could only relate because they're in a spotlight together.
The fact that he almost married Ariana Grande.
Yeah, but why did she back out?
Feet. That's an interesting thing.
It'd be like that, bro.
Why did she back out? Because she felt bad because of Mac Miller.
Hey, yo, did you hear that? Like,
bro, he was clowning Mac Miller, and then this fool damn near overdosed because he had proposed to her. Then this fool, like, she calls him off.
Man, fuck Pete now, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
like,
Pete,
what
bro.
are you guys talking about?
Bro,
like,
fuck Pete, bro.
Like this fool was clowning on
bro,
Mac Miller, and this fool, and then next thing you know, this fool.
You see how the past is
Bro.
important,
Mauricio.
You see how the past is important.
Mauricio, you know what I'm saying?
I get you on that one, bro.
Yeah.
But still, like that shit, not like.
And it hits different right now, Mauricio. It hits different,
bro.
right? Mac Miller was supposed to marry
Aaron. Is like that. That's
he's a goat in hip hop, bro.
Like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, it's because to me, bro. Like, I've had this argument with certain people, and like, I don't ever want to put that shit on Ariana because I don't think it was her. But at the same time, like, just the fact that she was involved with him, she knew the issues he was going through and all that stuff. And it's like, at some point,
you let him go. You basically let it go when he needed you most.
Exactly. So that part where it's like, that's where I'm like,
and then you jump ship, and then you're about to marry this other dude.
Yeah,
just
and then
like
you get cold feet on that motherfucker
later.
too. It's like, girl,
but you have cold feet because this fucking
the dude was making fun of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you saw and then he dies. Overdoses.
Bro.
So it's like,
fuck Pete, bro.
Honestly, but then check this out. This is how I'm going to connect the stories.
Mm-hmm. That's why the past is important. That's why we got to build it.
Because then look at this.
That past is important.
The whole thing is important.
We got Kanye West doing this, right? 1 week. This is why I'm telling you it's all distractions. Because 1 week we're worried about, oh shit, Pete Davidson and Kanye going
and then Kanye made the video. That's another thing. Kanye made a video of him killing Pete and burying Pete.
That was, yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All that. That was was like a 3 week.
And did you see that the whole thing of like how Kim was proud that he branded himself?
Bro, he has a tattoo that says my girl's a lawyer.
No. But she said on Ellen, he branded himself with something of mine.
You know what that means, right?
He belongs to her.
Yeah, but you know where all that shit comes from, and we're talking about Hollywood here, guys.
Well, I don't know where that comes from. I just know that you do that. You do that
bro.
to
Coats
you do that
do
to
that.
animals to say I'm your owner.
Yeah, but cults do that in Hollywood. Like all these like secret societies and all this shit. Like
But she was laughing and smiling like that was
yes,
normal.
bro, because
I'm like, branding yourself for a girl is not normal.
But it's because they want to normalize what's wrong.
True.
A lo malo le van a decir bueno, a lo bueno le van a decir malo.
Can you translate that, Manny?
To the good, they're gonna call it bad, and to the bad, they're gonna call it good.
Thank you, sir.
It's just what's happening right now, and like, let me connect this to something else. We're seeing right now the distortion of families.
Yes.
And
there's no good examples.
No good examples of families. And
the
no.
The institution of family is broken in the U.S.
No, let me through the media.
Mm-hmm.
Through social media,
through the shows, through everything
all
we
that.
watch.
They're distorting the family image, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, that's why I look at Kanye and what he's saying. I kind of I can stand with what he's saying because they're trying to destroy his family, and he's an African American man.
Well, he comes from a broken home, doesn't he? At the same time,
I think so. Yeah,
his single mother, right?
They were divorced, right?
Yeah. So he doesn't want. He already knows what that feels like.
Well,
he
he's
doesn't
already
want,
in there.
He doesn't want his
divorce.
Yeah, but he doesn't want. He didn't want prior to that. He didn't want his kids to go through that.
Because, bro, like the fact that they're destroying the family in that sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're looking at it like, okay, we see that family going through it, right?
Yeah.
Then now this week, like I said, it was a distraction of them with Kanye West for the last 3-4 weeks, Pete and Skete and all that, the video and all that.
Wasn't he also take out? Was he taken out of the Oscars or the Grammys? Which one was the one that he was taken out of? As well, right? One of those events. He was also taken out because of this whole situation.
I'm not sure, bro.
One of them. I just know it's one of them that he was taken out of because of this whole
Oscars.
situation.
I don't see why he would have. He was he was supposed to perform for the Oscars.
Correct, and he wasn't allowed to.
They pulled him for that
because of the situation.
But it's also like because he was supposed to perform Donda on the Grammys and they didn't let him, and I mean at the Oscars and they didn't let him. But to me, the distortion of families. Now we're seeing this week or seeing Will and Jada Pinkett going at it again over Chris Rock slap. Where it's like, to me, bro, it's all just, where was Will when August Alsina was saying all this shit? Where was all this, where was that same energy back then? I'm just questioning that right now, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a man and I have a family.
Bro, the jokes that Chris could have said after that, where he could have been like, damn, wasn't that an entanglement? After getting slapped? Damn, if he would have said that would have been savage. Or like, damn, I guess we got to run it back on August.
Well, see, that's the thing. We got to realize that at the end of the day, Chris Rock, he wasn't going after them for their
personally, yeah.
And
but it's like at that moment, it's like you made it personal, bro.
But how personal
really,
was that? I didn't think that joke was that like that. Exactly. I just feel like
no. I'm not saying the joke was personal. No. What I'm saying is, Will made it personal.
Well, it's because come on, bro. Will went on Red Table Talk and cried in front of Jada.
Yeah, I think that's...
And, like, he scarred emotionally to the public.
It's a fruit also of everything that's happened in the relationship. Like, you
and
hit
she
a breaking point.
She keeps putting that fool on blunt. And to me, look, he laughed. He's initially laughing at that shit, right?
And she rolls her eyes.
Right. And then that's when it was like a prompt, like, all right, bro, I don't like that. And you're laughing? So it's like, oh, shit, let me straighten it out. But this is why, to me, it looks staged. Why is Chris Rock leaning forward a little bit? Right when he says, oh, he's coming forward, he slightly leans forward as into, I'm waiting for it.
I mean,
but you could also think like, oh, maybe he wants to tell me something.
Yeah,
and they're actors.
I was looking at this over and over again, and
I don't know. I think it's staged.
He says the joke, and he sees Jada, like, her reaction, and he retracts it immediately.
Yeah, he stops laughing
immediately, and he's like, "It's just, it's just a joke."
Oh, he says that was a light one or something like that.
Yeah, and he retracts it because he sees Jada's reaction to it. He sees Will laughing, but he sees Jada's reaction to it, and then after that, he's laughing at it, and then after that, and then what's it called? Will stands up and he's coming, and he throws another joke at him. He's like, "Oh, Richard." Yeah, because that's who he plays.
Yeah, that's who he got the award for.
That shit had me down even more once I realized that's what he said to him.
But so you know why he said that? Because Richard was a hothead.
I know, but still, just the fact that he played him, he could win an Oscar for him. It's like it's all connected, like you say. And he's coming out, he says that, and then he's laughing. So you're laughing, bro, and he's hysterically laughing. So I think partially that is why he's leaning forward. You know what I mean? You're laughing. You're all. It's part. I thought it was stage 2.
He's not hysterical laughing, bro. He's just talking.
Is, bro. Yeah. When he said, "Oh, Richard," he starts laughing even more because he throws another joke at him.
Yeah, but hysterically would be like he's gonna bend over, like.
But that's how. That's how I feel like
smirking
and like
shit.
He said, he could have also thought, "Oh, he's coming up to
say something to me,"
and then he just slaps the shit at it.
This shit was all staged, bro.
At the end of the day, bro, like you said, it could all be a distraction to other shit.
It could be. I mean, I just told you guys that.
Joe Biden just said last week there's gonna be food shortages.
World hunger, you guys.
And then now this week in Poland, he said that they need to take the president, the Russian regime out.
Here's the two things that have
since when occurred. Since when have they had a regime? It was just always a democratic country that they voted him in. Even if it was through corruption, that motherfucker got voted in, so it's not a regime.
Here's the other thing. I told you guys that Chris Rock's tickets all got sold out after this. That's how much publicity he's gotten.
And then people are trying to correlate.
Everybody has been playing this. Everybody's been putting the memes. Everybody.
They should name it "Keep Your Wife's Name Out Your Fucking Mouth." Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's what should be called.
His special?
That's what should be called.
His special?
Yeah.
We'll see.
No.
But he's it's
or
already
G.I. Jane 2.
You want more? They're gonna
Bro, he has material.
That's the good thing that came out of this. That he's gonna
Chris
have material for this.
Sick ass material for this shit, bro.
That's the good thing that comes out of it.
Now I need to ask you guys this. A lot of people are saying like, okay,
if you to defend me like the way Will defended.
No, they're saying
a lot of girls. I saw that a lot of girls posting that today.
I don't think that was the way that Will should have defended Jada. First of all, he should have handled it either backstage or anything. Because you can smack the fool whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You made.
But you made a bad PR. Yeah.
Even more for that shit. In my opinion.
And he apologized today.
Yeah, on Instagram.
He had to.
He should have fucking apologized when he accepted that fucking award.
Well, he did kind of.
That was
Nah.
a
He didn't apologize to
that's not a, no.
Bro,
That's not a
he goes up there
direct.
and says,
That's
I've
not
been
a
put on
direct.
this earth to love. He sounded like a fucking narcissist after
Yeah,
that,
No,
bro.
he didn't,
yes.
bro.
Yes,
Yes,
Did
he
you hear what-
did.
To me, his apology on stage, it wasn't like apology directly
Love
to
will make you do crazy shit. Nah, bro.
Nah,
That's
bro.
not an apology.
bro.
That's,
Not an
that's
apology,
a
bro.
justification.
Exactly.
That's a justification,
Yeah.
bro. That's not. Hey,
Or-
hey, Chris. One
like
black man
like
to another
these
girl,
are
I
this is
should've done
this is
that.
coming from men that aren't married. So if you guys ain't married, how the fuck would you know what's justified or not if you're not married?
Bro.
And you're being ridiculed. On top of that, like I said, this guy's going through. He's emotionally scarred because his wife's the one that's initiating all this bad PR for them in the first place. So this guy's like, that's why I'm telling you, he was prompted to do it by Jada because
Bro,
she's
but
looking
the
at
end of the day,
him.
look, what you're saying about us not being married, this has nothing to do with it. Because
How?
Because bro.
Because
first of
Because
all-
how you gonna
you're-
tell me I'm not gonna
Bro,
smack
let me
somebody
tell you
if they
this.
fucking
Let me
say
tell
some
you
shit
this.
about my
Let me
wife?
tell you this, bro. First of all,
And
dog,
you're gonna tell me it's not justified? What the
dog,
fuck? I'm
first
gonna
of
look
all,
at you
bro,
like,
you're on the Oscars. You're sitting in the front row.
You got to remember where you're
comedian
at.
is that's what's gonna happen, bro.
That's what.
Number
That's
one.
what they get hired
Number one.
for.
Number two,
You got to know your
yeah,
occasion
it's
and where
like-
you're
it's
at.
like
Well,
the-
Will
it's
Smith
like-
is a
it's
comedian.
That's like, all right. For example, we
Westbrook
went
not
we
wanting
went
get
we
caught
went
in
to
the
a
Westbrook
comedy
shit,
show,
bro.
right?
You're getting
Gee,
paid
gee.
all these millions of dollars, so you can't take a joke from Chris Rock, bro.
All right, bro.
And it's not him poking at shit about the red table and about their
no, of
personal
course
shit.
not. That's why I feel like it was like, you're right. He took it overboard. But to me, if he would have done it in private, he might have got lawsuit by fucking Chris Rock. But to me, this was like a man-to-man check. I'm gonna check you, bro.
I don't
If
think
it
so.
was
Nah.
no. But I'm gonna retract that statement before I go further. If it wasn't staged, this is a man-to-man check.
I don't think so.
Because to me, it's staged.
I think
It's all for a
It
distraction.
might be a man-to-man check, but again, you got to realize where you're at and all these
Exactly.
things. You're at the
Yes,
Oscars,
bro, but
And
look-
let me
Environment
just put
matters.
this- Let me just put this another thing that I would think we need to address this. This is also two black men, and for a black man to do that to another,
It's
it
bad
looks really
PR.
bad, bro.
It's bad
It
PR.
does look
all
bad.
right, but check this out.
It's black on black crime.
Well,
You guys are saying that.
What Will should have said, in his acceptance speech should have been like, look, he shouldn't even have gone up there. He should have been, look, Chris, we need to talk back men to men because what you said.
Nah.
Yeah, he should have said that, bro.
You know why?
And if he didn't, he should have apologized up there. You're
Why-
like, look, from one black to
Will's
another,
damn
my
near
bad
white
for
already,
doing
bro.
that.
He got that privilege because
Bro,
he's been
and
in the game that
you
long.
know
So
what's
when
funny
he can't
too?
even, he nothing's gonna happen to him.
You know what's funny too? When he was crying and all that stuff during his speech, he looked like the guy from Get Out, bro.
Practically.
The dude that trips out when he sees the flash. That's kind of what it looked like.
Yep.
So it's funny you said he's damn near white.
Well, it's because
And-
anybody in anybody in Hollywood, you get that privilege.
And the
It
funny thing,
comes
too,
with
is
that
that
territory.
Anybody else that would have walked up that stage would have gotten like
In
Tackle.
trouble.
tackled or something like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's also the rumors that his Oscar might be, taken back because of the code of
And
conduct.
like rightfully so. Like I said, if he would have apologized on stage, I think it would have been better. Doing it a day later, yeah, it's still within time, you could say, but on
yeah, but
stage
it's
would have
just all
been
PR
like
at the end of the day.
it
by that
would have
time.
just been better.
Bro,
for like, Yo,
okay,
Chris,
this is another thing. What have been the ratings for the Oscars in the last 5 years?
Oh, they
I mean,
did
they
all
all
the
does-
way.
It's been a slump, right?
Does the
Yeah.
millennial
why?
do the millennials and Gen
COVID.
Z watch do they watch the fucking Oscars? Before you finish your point, I'm gonna answer these questions. Right? It's been shit, right? The other thing I'm gonna finish with that point before you start, bro, is the United States doesn't have actors like we used to have back in the day, bro. We had Halle Berry, George Clooney, Matt Damon, all these dudes that we used to have, that Ben Affleck winning awards like that back then, right? That were American. So the United States, our viewership is dropping because we don't have American actors that are acting like that. We got Denzel, Will Smith, like this the same old cast. And now we got Idris Elba. We got the dude from Snowfall. All these people that are starting to like get
Yeah.
roles and shit, and they're from England and all these parts of the world that they're watching the
The
Oscars.
Hispanic community is the one that really won last night too.
Really?
Encanto and all
Mhm.
those things.
Yeah.
A lot of films, the Hispanic
Yeah.
films, a lot
That's
of.
But
Well,
also, you got to remember that like the movie game has changed a lot. I mean, because
but
of streaming services.
one
Right,
thing that
for
also
sure.
scarred the Oscars, and I think it was this one. It was the whole thing that happened with Kevin Hart and how they dig back his
Yeah.
tweets and they tried canceling him and all that stuff.
Also, a lot of people
you could say were
black-
boycotting it.
Yeah,
it.
boycotting it. Yeah.
because of that. So and now you have Chris Rock on there, and this whole thing
Well,
happens.
the whole
I remember seeing it at
Well,
first.
remember, Chris Rock is who replaced Kevin Hart.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, like with this whole thing happening, when I first saw it, I saw it on No Jumper, and I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then like more videos started to come out and all that stuff, and then you hear the joke and all that stuff. But it's like, again, I think that Will Smith, like, it just,
the joke is not even that offensive.
It just speaks to the bigger stuff that's going on.
And to your point, Enzo,
relationship, and it just boiled over. At this
this weekend we went to a comedy show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say the comedian would have bashed on your wife. Mm-hmm. You know you're at a comedy show. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to go up there and say something to the guy. Same thing.
Depends on what kind of line he's crossing. Because just like that heckler though, that stopped the show and felt like he needed to say something because he felt disrespected, bro. Mm-hmm. We can't. Who's to say that a comedian is gonna say something looking you directly in the eye and you won't get offended? That's why you're not supposed to sit in the front. I said that when we got there, guys. And where was Will Smith was in the line of fire for the Oscars,
and who's nominated?
Exactly? So it's like. But this is the thing, even in the ESPYs, bro.
Everyone gets shitted on,
Drake
bro.
Shits on everybody in the ESPYs
Everyone gets shitted on,
and that's
bro.
just what they do.
But that just comes with the territory.
It's like
you should already know that.
Session.
Enzo, let me ask you this:
it's a roast session when you go to a war ceremony. What?
If Dave Chappelle makes that joke, you think Will Smith goes up there and slaps Dave Chappelle?
I don't. Of course not.
Okay, that's another thing, bro. Chris Rock is small.
Yes, compared to Will Smith.
Compared to a lot of other comedians.
But Dave Chappelle is too.
Dave Chappelle is a little taller at least.
Yeah, but
fucking Chris Rock's like 5'6", bro.
But that has nothing to. I don't think it's about the size and all that.
I think partially so.
It depends
Dave
who's
Chappelle
up there.
is skinny, bro. He's a stick.
Someone that was not even.
No, he's not a stick, bro.
Yeah, he's big now.
He's buff. What you mean?
Think about someone that's not even a comedian that's might have been hosting. Think about someone.
Imagine The Rock. The Rock is hosting.
The Rock is hosting,
and he's
shit like that.
Yeah.
You think he goes up there and smacks him?
Drake has said some shit like that, and it looked like Draymond Green wanted to slap the shit out of fucking Drake.
He looked like he wanted to. But that's another thing, bro. Like, you're not going to rush the stage on Drake. There's certain people that I feel like Will Smith would not have done that to. And I think Chris Rock, he was like, nah.
This is why, to me, it feels staged.
Possibly. Yeah. I'm honestly not going to.
And P. Diddy was like, it's all good. And backstage, they were like, we homies.
It's all staged, guys. Like I said, there's hunger. There's gas prices is up. Biden keeps fucking up and saying shit he's not supposed to be saying.
Let's put it like this. What was in social media all day?
After that happened, that's the only thing.
That's been the whole stream all day.
By the time 7 o'clock,
the whole feed has been just that.
By the time 7 o'clock happened, it's just been memes about, and then now it's been recreations of other content creators just recreating their own version of the Will Smith and their fucking Chris Rock slap, and that's almost like, yeah, where's the originality, guys? You guys just fucking reiterating what this motherfucker did in your own way, like. Yep. It's just like, do you seen those guys, the dudes that do the LeBron James?
Yeah, I sent you guys that one. They did
where he was like, "This is Chris Rock in the backstage." Yeah. It's like, come on, guys. Like, it's funny, but at the same time, it's like, this is just all to me like a distraction because that's the topic. That's what I said yesterday.
Nah, bro, the one on the Latino page that I sent you guys, where it's like the one where I said it had Jada's face, and they're like, if this was Tupac, he would have shot him.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I was like, damn.
And that's where I feel like Will Smith kind of lost in the public perception of him going up there and doing that, because now the internet's gonna eat you alive.
Yep.
Let me ask you.
The internet's undefeated, guys.
With their whole relationship too, how they.
That's why I rather keep crazy. my relationship private. I don't want to post nothing about a relationship. Like, I even think about sometimes talking about it on here because it's a very intimate thing that once people have that ammo, bro.
Yeah, but
you give them that gun. Here, bro. I have, but I talk about it, but I'm not like doing it all the time and shit because I don't want to give nobody the ammo. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
it's like that J. Cole line now that everybody makes fun of him for that. You know, for having like
Jada and that Will Love. Yeah. So what I want to talk about that is, okay, so they came into that agreement, and we'd be foolish to think that Jada's the only one doing her thing. Will's been doing his thing for a long time.
He's been doing it longer.
Long time. You know what I mean? And one thing that I think, the thing that I think about these type of relationship is, you can't do it with certain people. And what I mean by that is, like, you can't do it with the mother of your children.
An open marriage, you're saying?
Yeah, like, if you're gonna do that, maybe not have kids, just because you could probably relate to this because you
scar your kids. Yeah.
No, you're not just gonna scar your kids. You just have a deeper soul tie to the person, your kids.
Yeah. So
I think certain things are gonna affect you, as things progress. So.
But I think that
in his youth, it was cool with him. as he's becoming older,
and that's why his speech.
She was like, okay, now this is where I want to really fuck around.
Exactly, but that's why his speech has a lot to do with what he's saying, bro. Because as you get older, you start realizing like maybe what he allowed back then. Now he's saying like, "Fuck, I should have never done that."
The sins of a father, right?
Yeah. So he's like, he should have never allowed that because now look what's running rampant in his home.
What'd you tell me the other day, bro? You're talking about as a man, you're the leader and all that stuff. What are you gonna allow? What are you gonna allow your woman to do and yourself to do as the example?
Yep.
And that's what I feel like is coming back to bite Will in the ass.
Exactly, bro.
You know,
it's the stuff that you allowed in your youth that now it's like now your girl's doing this and now it's looking bad on you.
That's the difference between love and lust.
Facts,
bro.
Is that he allowed his lust to go rampant.
Someone told me this last year, and it's still evident now. Your spouse is a reflection of who you are.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
So Will,
he created that monster.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, he allowed his lust to go wild, bro.
You know? So that's what I think happened there, man. Any other thoughts you guys have on this?
Nah.
I feel like honestly as we have a foundation in Christ and stuff and God, we have to try to have that proper image of a family and what it is, you know, because right now we're really being like distorted off what a family image is, and it's not the right thing. We're seeing open relationships within a marriage when it's like, what the
bro? There's open relationships prior to even marriage.
No, I know, but
dating
it's like,
and open is pretty normal.
I feel like that's normal, bro. If you're dating somebody, you're open. That's you're dating them. But if you're in a courtship, that's different.
Bro, there's even
you're trying to court somebody.
There's even like the triple dating. There's even there's people.
I mean, orgies have. Oh yeah, I'm saying, but I'm talking about once you take.
There's even marriages who then just bring one person added on to their marriage.
Because I'd be down. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm just saying. Sometimes
I had a friend who he used to believe that he would be like, he's like, if I'm gonna raise a kid, I need two women, and he's like, and it's not because of the sex
in the Bible,
thing.
it's like
he's like, it's because I need one to take care of the kid. And he's like, and while the other two make the income, he's like, you get double income and one takes care of the kid. That was his idea behind it.
That's interesting. No, but in the Bible, it was like he had what's it called? What are these women called?
Well, I don't know.
Concubines?
Concubines, yeah. The women you're not married to. You're married to one woman.
And then you have a concubine.
You have a concubine.
Have sex with, right? To have kids. If
yeah.
You can't have one.
But those don't get your inheritance.
So, like, in other words, find a bunch of lemons and
make lemonade?
Nah, like, you know, I'm talking about lemons, girls that can't have kids.
Nah, have lemonade.
Have an excuse to have concubines.
No, I understand. That's what the Bible said. But that's why Jesus died for your sins. So the New Testament. But anywho,
they don't say that in the Bible.
Yeah, I don't say that in the Bible.
Like Drake says. Like Drake says, that's not in your Bible.
They don't say that in the Bible. Yeah. Have a good night, you guys.